Hey guys, Ranger here, and welcome back to another reaction review. And this is to episode 20 of Initial D, which is the end of summer. So let's go ahead and begin with this episode and see what happens, because I'm very curious. And again, I cannot read the title of this and not think of Michael Oakley's The End of Summer. So let's begin. Start video 3. First, double check, make sure we're still recording. Okay, we're good. Start video in 3, 2, 1, click. Oh, so this is a change intro. Okay. Now, someone told me that they would change the intro later on. Hey, it's Tron! Oh, wow, that's cool. Interesting. Okay, I can already notice a couple of things unique with this intro. Uh, this intro, first off, they're experimenting with different styles. I can tell. They're experimenting. There are moments with the animation where you can see they're experimenting with different styles. The second one, I think, is I think at least to me, this new intro is supposed to highlight Takumi's advancement from the racer that he was before. He wasn't really confident with it. Now he's more confident, and it looks like it's highlighting more of that. I like the intro though. Really? This must be the fan service episode. This must be the fan service episode. Oh boy. Talk to her. Something else wants to explode. Oh, that's good. That's good. But at that moment, you realize that even you can make a mistake. Really. I think that was his heart. Um, uh, okay, if I was him, I would have said no. No, I'm not going to take advantage of you like that. No. There's the thumbnail. I was wondering, like, it could be worse. A lot worse, trust me. Let me guess. She'll kick it, and boom. Conveniently placed plot device. Okay. Conveniently placed plot device. Well, worst case scenario, he's not delivering, so she wants you to do it. Okay. Okay. And that's how it all started. or just admired his skills. I really feel sorry for this guy. It seems like he just can't catch a break. Rematch. Let me guess, that'll be the final episode of this arc. Rubbing his face. I had a feeling that was going to be the image in his head. Yeah, I know how he means that. He's just tired of feeling led on. Well, you got one thing right. No, he's putting his theory to good use. He won't be there. He won't be there. Okay then. Okay. Wish my boss is like that. Too bad you don't have a cell phone. You can just call her. She won't be there whenever you get there. She won't be there whenever you get there. She won't be there. Me, I just wait in my car. Just show up if she's there. Isn't there an alternative route? She put her shoes on, her regular sneakers on. No, they couldn't end the episode with a happy note, could they? No. I really feel sorry for him. I mean, I do. I can understand him though. I do. Honestly, this ending was very hard to watch. It was. But okay, episode 21. Okay. Um. Well. Okay. So the other girl that Takumi was or is seeing was not in this episode, at least apart from some thought apart from a thought bubble, but she wasn't in this episode. And I imagine she finds out that Tsukumi went to the beach with two other girls because they invited him, and the other guys. Yeah, she gonna be mad. Um, but I honestly can relate. I mean, I can understand uh, Iketani because he did not. He was afraid of being led on by Mako, and there honestly it was mixed messages. Honestly, at first, she came off very friendly to him and told him that she wanted to race the 8-6 in a match, and that as a reward she would offer him her virginity. And he sets the race up, and felt he was kind of feeling, I think, kind of used and confused, obviously, and then realizing that he made a mistake. He did apologize to Takumi because of that, but Takumi also accepted because he wanted to try it out for himself. Well, here, he was kind of trying to distance himself a bit from her, try to keep his distance because he didn't want to get too close because he didn't really trust her. And then I think there was a tiny moment where he had just a little bit of sliver of hope that just maybe things might work out. But then he found out that she at one time admired uh, Ryosuke. He found out that she once admired he admired sorry that she admired Ryosuke, and so he felt kind of betrayed. Like, was he the rebound guy, or was she trying to take advantage of him because she couldn't get to Ryosuke, or what? And honestly, I can't blame him I can't blame him at all for having the thoughts and feelings that he was. Put in that situation, I would feel the same way. And so, but I do admire that I totally respect that he was just completely honest with her and was questioning her, um, which made him feel even more down because he doubted himself, and he said, I have no chance with her. And then his boss is like freaking amazing. His boss was very understanding, and then tells him, go get the girl. And Mako, she said, I'll never wear heels again. That was not meaning that they hurt her feet. That she said she'll never wear heels again because she put on heels for that particular moment, and then she felt duped. She felt completely duped by this guy, and so she swore to never wear heels again. It's like heels, now that memory is kind of associated with heels, that she'll never wear heels again. And he tries to get there, but naturally, traffic jam. He can't get there. He gets there, she's gone. Now, he could, like, the next day, find her and tell her that he tried. At least, if that were me, that's what I would try to do. I would find her and apologize that what I would tell her, me myself, if it were me, I would be just completely honest. I would tell her that I was late at first because I saw the picture of Ryosuke in her purse. I saw the picture, and so I thought that at first that maybe I was just the rebound guy. And so I didn't want to be the rebound guy. I didn't want to be used. And then my boss helped me to clear my head and made me realize that maybe she was telling me uh, that that story because she trusted me and not because it was a lie. And so then that's whenever I got in the car and I tried to race it, but there was a traffic jam and I wasn't able to make it. That's what I would say. I would just be honest and then see how it went from there. And then ask her, how about then I would ask her, how about a makeup date with no sex involved? But another little side story here is it's setting up. Now, like I said, the intro, now, two other things to take note of here. Number one, the intro. Someone told me that the intro would change later on. And I personally can see a difference in the intro. There's a bit of a different dynamic with the intro itself. Of course, the visual imagery is different, but you also have different segments with the animation where it shows off the character in its where it shows the character and the camera is moving around the character's face, and the animation, it's like kind of like a filter almost over the character. And then there's our scenes, of course, where there are scenes where it shows Takumi passing the other racers. It shows like all the racers together and he's passing a few of them. And I think that this particular, to me personally, this new intro, it's kind of late into the anime itself, starting at episode 20, and I think there's just 26 episodes in this. But I think it's setting up the dynamic that Takumi is now. I think he's feeling a bit more confident. I think, given the imagery and the technique with his driving that it shows during this particular intro, it's showing that he's more confident with his abilities now than what he was before. I think he's feeling a bit more confident with his abilities, and having taken on Isuya Pass, now he's feeling more capable. And I think that it's affecting, I think that overall it's showing that I think that it's highlighting his prowess as a racer, his mental prowess as well, for going over the tracks now, taking on a new challenge and accomplishing that. And I think it's showing him. I think that the intro itself alone shows his growth from just driving around, the first area like it was nothing, to now understanding more about racing and now kind of being totally okay with accepting challenges. And then we also have the segment where where Ryosuke is analyzing. He's analyzing, and it's an interesting dynamic because he's really into data and looking at things from a very technical standpoint, which is interesting. And he is analyzing and studying and breaking down the data about racing and about techniques, and he's trying to figure out how he can apply that to his own technique, because he wants a rematch against the 8-6. He wants to defeat the 8-6. And so he's trying, and he has evolved. His brother could not keep up with him completely here. Their cars were the same, but Ryosuke was able to kind of not leave him in the dust, but he was making it more challenging for his brother to keep up, because he had adapted the data that he had obtained thus far into his driving. And so I have a feeling that that's probably going to be the final story arc of this, that, Ryosuke goes, that the FC goes up against the 8-6 again. I have a feeling, just a theory, I could be wrong, but I speculate that will be the final that will be the final race in this, the rematch. But yeah, really enjoyed this episode up until the ending, and that kind of tore my heart out. I'm hoping that things will progress. And of course the ending, right there, during the preview, where the guy was questioning Takumi about where the flowers came from. Like, was it from a girl? Was it from the other girl you've been hanging out with? Or was it from the slew of other girls that you've got? And then Takumi casually is like, it's from Ryosuke. And the guy's like, what? I love that! It was awesome. I love that bit. That was epic. But again, yeah, enjoy the episode up until the ending. And I'm not saying I enjoy the episode because it was kind of like the fan service episode. No, there was some really good humor in it, and it also kind of did further the girl's character development as well, more so Mako. But yeah, this was, I said that I speculated that this was going to be more of a slice of life based episode, and I was right. I was right. It was more of a slice of life because he tried to get to her at the end, and traffic just stopped him. I thought he was just going to stop his car, get out, and run, but that didn't happen. And apparently, there's no other route to that particular area, like a detour, or if there is, it will take longer. But yeah, I'm hoping things will work out between them later on, because I hate to see that potential relationship go down the drain. I hate it whenever I hate that concept. I despise the concept of breakups anyway. But so in real life, in general, so I'm hoping things will work out. But again, thanks for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next video that I do. Take care.